thank you for joining us very early this morning to experience all of these wonderful nonprofits around the ballroom. Let's give them a round of applause. My name is Kristen Sharp, and I'm the President and CEO of the Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 34th Annual Meeting and Awards Breakfast. Today, we gather to celebrate outstanding businesses and members of our community, to showcase the work of our nonprofits, and to recognize individuals who volunteer countless hours in service to guiding your chamber. But first, please rise if you are able and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before you sit, I'd like to ask to please remain standing those guests who are active and retired military, as well as active and retired first responders, so the rest of us can express our most sincere thanks. On your table, you will find your event program. As always, we have a printed version and a digital version. The QR code is in the stanchion in the middle of your tables, and will access the digital version, including many links back to our supporting businesses and nonprofits today. I hope you enjoyed your delicious breakfast this morning. The chef and wait staff here at El Conquistador Tucson, a Hilton resort, always provide us with a quality event, food, and service. Let's give them a round of applause. We'll start our program by taking a moment to express our gratitude to the businesses who've sponsored this celebration and made it all possible. Our sincerest thanks to our presenting sponsor, Vantage West Credit Union. Our host, El Conquistador Tucson, a Hilton resort. Our award sponsor, HSL Properties. And we have several champion sponsors, and I'll list them all out for you. Acacia IT, Desert Hospital, great. Please clap as we go. I'm just gonna keep talking so we can get through the program. Desert Hospitality Management, Golder Ranch Fire District, Hughes Federal Credit Union, KE&G Construction, Northwest Healthcare, Pima Federal Credit Union, Tucson Media Partners, and the University of Arizona Community Relations College of Veterinary Medicine and Center for Innovation. Thank you, champion sponsors. Man, you guys have that down. And once again, for our premier sponsors, America First Credit Union, Arizona State University, Bayer, oh, come on, Comcast, Chase Building Team, Good News Communications, Kinghorn Law Financial, La Posada at Push Ridge, 1AZ Credit Union, Oracle Eyes Physicians and Surgeons, Oro Valley Chamber Foundation, Schultz Financial Group, Splendido at Rancho Vistoso, Tohono Chul Gardens, Galleries, and Bistro, Tucson Electric Power, Tucson Federal Credit Union, Tucson Local Media, and Visiting Angels. Thank you, today's sponsors. See, I told you today was a celebration. As our presenting sponsor, Vantage West Credit Union plays a key role in making today possible, and we are proud to have them as a valued member of our chamber. Vantage West celebrated multiple exciting milestones last year, including reaching 70 years of serving Southern Arizona and opening a brand new branch in the heart of Oro Valley. They've grown from their roots, serving military families, into one of the largest credit unions in the state, all while staying focused on helping people thrive and building stronger communities. I'm pleased to have with us today Chief Commercial and Community Impact Officer, Mark Paposi.
I am filling in for Sandra Sagehorn Elliott, who could not be with us today. She fell a little ill. And I have to admit, when I first got the message this morning, my first reaction was, I was really honored. And then my second reaction was, what happened to the first and the second alternate? So, again, my name is Mark Paposi, and I am the Chief Commercial and Community Impact Officer at Vantage West Credit Union. The team and I are truly honored to be today's presenting sponsor. Thank you to Kristen and her team at the Chamber for hosting us today, and your continued hard work and dedication to the Oro Valley community. We all appreciate your efforts. To everyone in attendance, we love your passion and commitment that makes Oro Valley such a great place to work, live, and do business, and that's why my family chooses to live here as well. At Vantage West, we value community and know that strong ones are built through meaningful partnerships between business, government, nonprofits, and organizations like the Greater Oro Valley Chamber. So thank you for everything that you're doing. For more than 70 years, Vantage West has been committed to helping individuals and business achieve financial success. We've grown from a few hundred members located at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base to today where we have well over 200,000 members, and has stayed, and one thing has stayed the same during that period of time. We always are trying to achieve financial success and stability for our membership. For us, that means creating opportunities, removing barriers, and ensuring people have the tools and guidance that they need to reach their financial goals. As Kristen mentioned, last year we were happy to announce at this event that we opened up another location in Oro Valley at La Canada and Naranja, right here in Oro Valley. We've been honored to serve many of you at that institution, at that location, and I'd like to share a success story that sort of hammers home exactly what we're trying to commit to within the organization and in the communities that we serve. A member came into our Naranja location feeling overwhelmed by nearly $60,000 in credit card debt, unable to find a way out on his own. Our team member, Alyssa, who's one of our financial coaches at that location, she sat him down and took time to understand the full situation, not just his needs, but also his limitations. She helped him with how to consolidate his debt, and for the first time, actually create an emergency fund that he never had before. During his repeated visits to the branch for coaching sessions, Alyssa became his trusted point of contact, serving a timeless advocate for him, helping him find solutions and set priorities, which were really important for him. He arrived at our door, what he thought was an insurmountable task, and he left with a plan he knew he could execute. He's now confident that he can provide his family with greater stability, knowing that his credit union truly had his back. It's because of members like him that we continue to invest in financial coaching, education, and community partnerships such as this one, meeting people where they are and helping them move forward. Whether it's supporting businesses, working alongside nonprofits, or showing up at community events, our goal is to be more than just a place you do financial transactions. We want to become your trusted financial community partner. This event is about celebrating achievements. So for today's award winners, you are incredible people. You make Oro Valley strong, and you connect our community. Your work and contributions inspires everybody in this room, so thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for allowing Vantage West to be a part of your story. We are proud to stand alongside you and celebrate what lies ahead for all the success that you're going to have as you continue to move forward. So again, on behalf of Vantage West and the Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce, we thank you guys for everything that you're doing, and best of luck to the winners today. Thank you.
So thank you, Mark. Those were wonderful words of support from Vantage West, and we very much appreciate you. Just as our sponsors have made this celebration possible, we also have partners behind the scenes who help bring it all together. We're grateful to Chris Gray of Christopher Gray Fine Arts for taking photos of this event. To Anstar Productions and Regal Fierce Media for their videography. Another thank you to AZ Litho for printing not only our programs, but also this beautiful backdrop that you see behind us. And a huge thank you to Commotion Studios for making sure this event runs mostly smoothly. Thank you, Commotion. One of the things that makes this day truly remarkable is the opportunity to connect with the nonprofits doing important work across our community. I would also like to thank the nonprofit fair vendors for being here with us today. Please hold your applause to the end. Amphitheater Public Schools, Beata Home Health Care, Beacon Group, Education Forward Arizona, Family Ties, Gap Ministries, Golder Ranch Fire District, Gospel Rescue Mission, the Greater Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce Foundation, Hearts of Gold Police Family Outreach Foundation, Institute for Better Education, Interfaith Community Services, Life Beyond the Books, Make-A-Wish Arizona, Oro Valley Rotary Club, Pima Community College, Reed Park Zoo, Rescue Me Tucson, Soul Dog Lodge, Southern Arizona Law Enforcement Foundation, Teen Challenge Arizona, TMC Hospice, Tohono Chul Gardens, Galleries, and Bistro, the University of Arizona, We Care Tucson, and Youth on Their Own. Let's give them a round of applause. What you've seen so far is what it takes to make an event like today happen. And because this is our annual meeting, it's also our opportunity to recognize the people who show up for your chamber, not just today, but all year long. We're fortunate to have several community leaders and partners with us this morning. Please forgive me if I leave someone out, and kindly hold your applause until the end. From the town of Oro Valley, Mayor Joe Winfield, Vice Mayor Melanie Barrett, and council members Joyce Jones-Ivy, Mary Murphy, Elizabeth Robb, Josh Nicholson, and Harry Moe Green III, and town manager Jeff Wilkins. From Diamond member, Golder Ranch Fire District, a contingent led by Fire Chief Tom Brandhuber. From U.S. Representative Juan Ciscomani's office, Michael Pinheiro. And we're also pleased to have representation from our education partners today, including Gold member, the University of Arizona. We have Frank and Mendy. From Silver member, Pima Community College, Brian Stewart, as well as John Winchester from Arizona State University, and Beth from Amphitheater Public Schools. Let's give them all a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize and say thank you to our board members. These are volunteers who show up, ask hard questions, and help guide the direction of your chamber because they genuinely care about the success of the business community. Board, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all are recognized. Our chair, Susan Swan of Swan Pilates. Our vice chair, Zoe Burcham of Kinghorn Law Financial. Our secretary, Mary Schultz of Schultz Financial Group. Treasurer, Bruce Barnett of Pima Federal Credit Union. Our directors, Cody Barnhart of Oro Valley Hospital, Northwest Healthcare. Lisa Bayless of the Lisa Bayless team at Long Realty, Lydia Camarillo of Golder Ranch Fire District, Casey Corrillo of University of Arizona Center for Innovation, Shelby Frankham of El Conquistador Tucson, a Hilton resort, Leanne Palin of Southwest Solutions, who isn't here today because she got married yesterday, by the way, Renee McHouston of America First Credit Union, Maria Parham of Splendido at Rancho Vistoso, Don Pearson of Roche Tissue Diagnostics, James Piper of Piper Family Painting, Rick Price of the Views Golf Club, Emma Reyes of Republic Services, Brian Stewart of Pima Community College, and ex officio member Paul Melcher, the Community and Economic Development Director for the town of Oro Valley. Thank you, board. And now I know I've counted at least 5 past board members in this audience. So if you have served on our board for any length of time, please stand so that we may recognize you as well. Next, I'd like to recognize a group of volunteers who play a huge role in the success of our chamber. Our chamber ambassadors are often the first to welcome you, make introductions, and help you feel connected. Their time and energy make a real difference. Ambassadors, as I read your name, please stand and remain standing until all are recognized. Chris Gray of Christopher Gray Fine Arts, Frank Barletta with Savvy, Frank Vidal, Tohono Chul Gardens Gallery and Bistro, Lakeisha Pruitt, Davidi Adora Infrared and Red Light Studio, Leslie McGee with Brooklyn Bedding, Marlene Dancel with Right at Home Tucson, Nancy Boyle, Splendido Rancho Vistoso, Nancy Jones with Crossroads Coaching, Tina Bomarito with the National Association of Christian Women Entrepreneurs. Thank you. I always struggle with that. Val Arnold with Hughes Federal Credit Union, and Wendy Wise of Wendy Wise State Farm. Thank you, ambassadors. Another group that plays a critical role in the strength of your chamber are our high-level members. These businesses invest in your chamber at a deeper level, helping us deliver programming, education, outreach, and advocacy for all of our members. They are true mission supporters and want to see our businesses and community thrive. Without these businesses and their commitment to our organization, we simply couldn't do what we do. Thank you to the following businesses. Our platinum members, El Conquistador Tucson, a Hilton resort, and Tucson Media Partners, which you know as the Arizona Daily Star and Tucson.com. Our gold members, Acacia IT, Desert Hospitality Management, and the University of Arizona Community Relations, College of Veterinary Medicine, and Center for Innovation. Our diamond members, Golder Ranch Fire District, Hughes Federal Credit Union, Northwest Healthcare, Pima Federal Credit Union, and Roche Tissue Diagnostics. Our silver members, America First Credit Union, Bayer, Chase Building Team, Comcast, Kinghorn Law Financial, La Posada at Push Ridge, 1AZ Credit Union, Pima Community College, Southwest Heritage Bank, Splendido at Rancho Vistoso, Tohono Chul Gardens Galleries and Bistro, Tucson Electric Power, Tucson Federal Credit Union, Tucson Local Media, Tucson Medical Center, Vantage West Credit Union, Visiting Angels, and Wendy Wise State Farm. And our copper members, Casa de la Luz, Desert Diamond Casinos and Entertainment, Encompass Health, FC Tucson, Hamstra Heating and Cooling, The Pickler Oro Valley, Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing, Soul Physical Therapy, Sonora Behavioral Health, Sunworks Arizona, Swan Pilates, the Tucson Roadrunners Hockey Club, and Wired Fiber. Thank you to our high-level members. Before we move into the awards portion of our program, I'd like to introduce you to someone who plays a key role in guiding the direction of your chamber, our board chair, Susan Swan. Susan is the owner of Swan Pilates and a dedicated member of our board of directors. She has grown her business into something that continues to expand and serve more of our community. We are grateful for her vision and leadership. She's here to share a quick look back at what the Chamber has been up to the past year. Please welcome our board chair, Susan Swan.
Good morning. It is a real pleasure to feel the energy in this room. It's just sparkling, actually. We've had a wonderful morning. We got to explore the nonprofit fair. We've had wonderful conversations, a delicious breakfast, and the most important thing is we got to connect. And that's what matters, because what happens in these moments is at the root of the Chamber's work. Not just business advocacy, important, not just events, also important, but people engaging with each other in real time, in real conversation, in real community. I want to take a moment this morning to recognize our fearless leader, Kristen Sharp. Kristen, your tenacity for detailed decision-making, your unrelenting voice for business, your eye for the future grounded in the present are remarkable. We thank you. We are the beneficiaries of your work. And to all of you, Chamber members, business owners, community partners, it is no small thing to build and sustain a business in these times. And still, you show up and you lean in. And that matters, not just for your business, but for all of us. Thank you. And this morning, we get to recognize something important. Not just success, but contribution. Because the businesses, the individuals we're honoring today represent what it looks like when commitment, resilience, consistency, and values are upheld. What we recognize today is not just success. It's the standards that shape the future we're creating. Congratulations to all of the nominees. We are honored by you. Now, let's get on with the rewards presentation.
Thank you so much, Susan. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, the awards. Every year, you nominate the businesses and individuals who serve as the heartbeat of our community, from small, mid-size, and large businesses to our essential nonprofits and local leaders. Our panel of volunteers has the difficult task of narrowing down that field to the finalists and then the recipients we're honoring today. We call these the Outstanding Awards because these are the people who truly stand out. They are the ones who step up, lead by example, and deserve our collective gratitude, whether they leave with an award or not. Today's winners will receive a custom award from Southwest Solutions and a certificate from the Office of Congressman Juan Ciscomani. You've heard plenty from me already today, so to present these honors, please welcome our Events and Communications Director, McKenna Markley.
Good morning, everybody. I'm McKenna Markley. I'm the Events and Communications Director here. So unfortunately, when things go wrong at this event, it is my fault and not other people's. But I'm happy to be announcing the Outstanding Small Business Award. Please hold your applause to the end while I recognize our nominees. Nominees, please stand and remain standing when I call your name. All About You Senior Placement, A Senior Journey, Horton Remodeling, Lisa Bayless Long Realty, Mullis Senior Placement, Nude Beauty Lash Studio, Posh Petals, and Sangha Yoga. Thank you. You can be seated. Our finalists are A Senior Journey. Amanda Gillette has built a reputation for quality and reliability, but what truly defines her work is the heart behind it. She doesn't just provide a service, she builds lasting relationships, approaching every family with transparency, thoughtfulness, and a deep commitment to serving others well. Posh Petals does so much more than arrange flowers. They create experiences. By taking the time to understand the story behind every request, they ensure each piece is personal and meaningful. Beyond their artistry, they're a constant presence in our community, elevating events and making a lasting impact. Sangha Yoga has become a vital center for spirit and connection right here in Oro Valley. In a world that often feels disconnected, this studio provides a sanctuary where everyone can find their balance. Through inclusive leadership and mindful movement, they have fostered a true Sangha, a community where people feel stronger, calmer, and more deeply connected to one another. And the recipient is A Senior Journey. Please come forward to accept the award.
Put this up a little higher. Hi, I'm Amanda. I just watched the Oscars a few weeks ago, and I feel like this is the closest I'm ever going to get, so it's pretty cool. I also wanted to honor the other recipients of this award. So after 20 years of helping seniors and their loved ones find the right senior living communities, either with independent living or assisted living, I've helped them to really navigate this really hard process, but it's so fulfilling and rewarding. They do say that if you have a job that doesn't feel like a job, then you don't work a day in your life, and that's how I feel about this. I also wanted to honor my assistant, Christine, who's also my sister-in-law, who's helped me over the years. And so anyways, thanks again, and God bless you, and God bless your businesses wildly.
All right. Well, she's a little bit taller than I am. Next, we'll move to our nominees for Outstanding Midsize Business. Again, please hold your applause, and nominees, please stand when I call your name. Anchor Wave, Fleet Feet Tucson, Fork and Fire Smokehouse and Tap Room, Right at Home Tucson. Please be seated. And our finalists are Anchor Wave. Anchor Wave exists to help local businesses thrive. Rather than just providing a service, they take the time to ensure business owners understand the why behind their marketing strategies. Beyond their work, they show an incredible heart for Tucson through their dedicated support of our local nonprofits. They don't just work in the community, they invest it. Fleet Feet Tucson has changed the way we move by bringing a personalized touch to fitness through their innovative shoe mapping program. Instead of relying on guesswork, their customers get the exact support they need. But Fleet Feet is about more than just gear. It's about people. From marathon training to beginner walking clubs, they've created a space where everyone is welcome. Fork and Fire brings a level of intention and warmth to every table they serve. Their commitment to Southern Arizona is clear in every dish as they prioritize partnerships with regional farmers and producers to highlight local character. But their impact extends far beyond the plate. They treat every guest like family and remain deeply invested in the well-being and connection of our entire community. And the recipient is Anchor Wave. Please come forward to accept the award.
Wow, well, we've got a crew, which is so exciting. And as soon as you stepped up here, I was like, oh my goodness, there's talking. I looked back. I didn't know there was talking. But what an honor. And as you can see, I have the absolute joy of working with fantastic teams. Some of them are here, some of them are not here. And so this is certainly being held by all of us very proudly. But more than that, as you mentioned, the sparkle, it really was effervescent being able to talk with all of you this morning and having the opportunity to really see what it means to be in community and to have that connection, to have that history. And our vision and really kind of the motivating factor that we speak to whenever we work with folks is that we're wanting to see local businesses win. Like that truly is our kind of sounding board. And here we are, you guys, everybody here is doing it. We're all doing it, right? The local community is winning, and when we rise together, that's whenever we make that real impact all together. So thank you so much for this. It's such an honor. Congratulations to everyone in this room. Thank you.
All right. These are the nominees for Outstanding Large Business. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Done Right Services, Jim Click Automotive, Oracle Eye Physicians and Surgeons, and Splendido at Rancho Vistoso. Thank you. You may be seated. Our finalists are Done Right Services operates with a level of integrity and customer care that sets a high bar for the industry, but what truly defines them is the scale of their generosity. From Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Alzheimer's Association to Southern Arizona Book Heroes and Toys for Tots, they don't just serve their customers, they uplift our entire community through their tireless charitable support. Oracle Eye Physicians and Surgeons have long been a cornerstone of our community, combining exceptional care with a commitment to innovation. Their team stays at the forefront of medical advances to ensure patients receive the highest level of care. With a staff that is as kind as they are knowledgeable, they continue to be a trusted leader across Southern Arizona. Splendido at Rancho Vistoso creates an environment where people can truly thrive. As a premier life plan community, they've been ranked among the top 5 for wellness in North America for 3 consecutive years. Beyond their campus, they're deeply engaged in our community, regularly supporting nonprofits through sponsorships, contributions, and by opening their doors for community events. And the recipient is Splendido at Rancho Vistoso. Please come forward to accept your award.
So I'll keep it short. I will not let Nancy talk. Okay? Anybody that knows Nancy. I know you do. And she knows everybody in this room. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this award, and on behalf of the 250 employees and the close to 500 residents that live and breathe in Oro Valley and in Splendido. Thank you very much.
Moving on to the nominees for Outstanding Small Nonprofit. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. The Amphi Foundation, Hearts of Gold Police Family Outreach Foundation, Oro Valley Historical Society, Phone Down Just Drive, Rockin' for Heroes, Soul Dog Lodge, and We Care Tucson. You may be seated. Our finalists are Hearts of Gold Police Family Outreach Foundation shows us that a small nonprofit can make an incredible impact. They are a lifeline for our law enforcement community, providing over $900,000 in assistance to officers and families facing catastrophic hardship, including more than $127,000 in just the last year. With remarkable transparency and deep-rooted partnerships, they are making a profound and lasting difference across southern Arizona. Rockin' for Heroes. Their mission is simple but powerful: to support our first responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Star families. Through their signature annual concert, they've created a day that brings our entire community together in celebration of those who serve. With crowds growing every year, this has truly become a cornerstone for Oro Valley, one we hope to see right here for many years to come. Soul Dog Lodge had a landmark year in 2025 with the opening of their expanded campus in Marana. They combine professional excellence with a truly compassionate mission, providing not only training but also a safety net for individuals facing temporary hardship. Their work shows that when you invest in people, pets, and purpose, the entire community benefits. And the recipient is Hearts of Gold Police Family Outreach Foundation.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak here today. Unbelievable. Words can't express how grateful we are for this. My name is Dave Corrado. I'm a board member with the Tucson Hearts of Gold Foundation. We are humbled and grateful for this incredible honor and recognition. Thank you to those who nominated us, and especially the Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce, which made this all possible, and the El Conquistador for this awesome venue. When people think about supporting law enforcement, they often think about the officers on the front line. But behind every officer is a family that carries that weight too. That's where the Tucson Police Hearts of Gold Foundation steps in. Since 2008, we have supported police officers and their families when life hits them the hardest, or when they have suffered a catastrophic event in their life, whether it's a medical emergency, unexpected financial crisis, or a loss of a loved one. We move quickly to provide real, tangible help through financial assistance. We also offer additional programs through the Tucson Heart Gold Foundation, such as our scholarship program for law enforcement officers and their dependents seeking higher education, our Holiday Hearts program, which provides food, clothing, and other necessities to law enforcement families during the holidays, our wellness grant programs, which provides quarterly grants to the Tucson Police Department for any initiative that improves overall health, wellness, and morale, and our memorial program, which provides financial assistance to all families of all officers killed in the line of duty in southern Arizona. In 2025, the Tucson Hearts of Gold Foundation gave back over $125,000 to law enforcement's families through all of our programs. And 95,000 of that was through our assistant grants. Since the program began in 2008, the Tucson Hearts of Gold Foundation has provided over $900,000 to southern Arizona law enforcement families through all of our programs. As a business owner or community leader, partnering with the Tucson Hearts of Gold Foundation isn't just charitable, it's impactful and meaningful. With the help of generous sponsors and donors like yourself, because I've seen a lot of you in this room that's helped us out in the past, so I appreciate that. You donors continue to fulfill our mission of uplifting and supporting this law enforcement community who gives selflessly to ensure the safety of every day. I'd also like to give a shout out to our executive director, Jamie Brady. Unfortunately, she's not here today, but she does all the behind the scenes that make this possible. I want to thank you to everyone here, and thank you to all the other nominees, and thank you for this great honor. Appreciate you.
These are the nominees for Outstanding Large Nonprofit. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Beata Home Health, Integrative Touch Healing Center, Interfaith Community Services, Lehman Academy of Excellence, TMC Hospice at Home and Pepe's House, and Youth on Their Own. Thank you. Please be seated. Our finalists are Integrative Touch Healing Center. They are a leader in compassionate, community-centered wellness, creating a healing space that is as innovative as it is deeply human. By providing accessible care rooted in empathy, they offer a sense of hope to those navigating chronic pain, trauma, or life-changing diagnoses. TMC Hospice and Pepe's House. As the longest-serving hospice provider in the Tucson area, they are a deeply established pillar of the Tucson and Oro Valley communities. They consistently go above and beyond to ensure that every patient and family member feels comfortable, supported, and respected during life's most difficult moments. Youth on Their Own. This year is particularly special as they celebrate 40 years of service, having empowered over 16,000 students in Pima County. By providing financial stipends, essential needs through their mini mall, and a path to graduation, Yodo ensures that youth experiencing homelessness have the stability they need to stay in school. They aren't just helping students graduate, they are building a foundation for lifelong self-sufficiency. And the recipient is Youth on Their Own. Please come forward to accept the award.
This is amazing. Hi. I'm Elizabeth Slater, and I have the honor of being the CEO of Youth on Their Own. And as you just heard, we've been supporting teens experiencing homelessness for the past 40 years. And we really couldn't do it without the people in this room. A lot of our nonprofit community partners are here. A lot of the businesses and individuals sitting here at these tables have supported our work through financial contributions, in-kind support, and just spreading the word and helping teens who are on their own get connected to services that help them achieve their high school diploma and plan for what's next. We're really so grateful for this recognition. Thank you to the Chamber. We're so delighted to be members of this Chamber, which is so excellently run, and we get so much out of it. Thank you all very much.
These are the nominees for Outstanding Community Leader. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until all are called. Amber Preston, Arizona Central Credit Union. Julie Funk from the University of Arizona College of Veterinary Medicine. Karen Kochar with Right at Home Tucson. And Letitia Joseph from Research for Life. Our finalists are Amber Preston defines what it means to be a community-driven leader. Whether she's building a strong team culture or championing local initiatives, she shows up in a meaningful way. In 2025, her leadership helped her branch become the second highest fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network, and her work with the Angel Heart Pajama Project continues to make a real impact. Amber's commitment to the financial well-being of our members and her heart for service make her truly outstanding. Julie Funk. Since taking the helm at the University of Arizona College of Veterinary Medicine, Dean Julie Funk has navigated major challenges to build a world-class program. Her vision for an innovative clinical teaching model supports both students and local veterinarians, helping prepare the next generation of practitioners to serve our community from day one. And Karen Kochar. After a successful career in engineering, Karen transitioned into what she called her give back career. For more than a decade, as the owner of Right at Home, she has been a dedicated advocate for older adults and their families. Through her work as a licensed fiduciary and dementia life trainer, she leads with both expertise and compassion, making a lasting impact through education, advocacy, and mentorship. And this year's recipient is Karen Kochar.
Wow, I'm really shorter, so here we go. Thank you so very much. It's a privilege to be here, and I will say 14 years ago, my husband and I picked this place to be our forever home, and 13 years ago, I decided I was going back to the workforce to help elderly on their journey and to be a great employer for mostly paycheck to paycheck women. So 13 years later, I'm very happy with that choice, and I'm very proud of the work that we've done. I always get a little verklempt in speaking about this. I started this business in honor of my grandparents, and knowing what great humans they had been, what they'd done for nonprofits, what they'd done for corporations, and then the amount of help that they needed. And they lived to be 94 and 95. They had a great journey. So that's part of why I do this. The other part is my whole team who's out working and taking care of people and making sure they get what they need today. Our organization is really dedicated to excellence, and they work really hard to make sure everybody gets everything they need. So I would like to thank them. In particular, I'd like to thank the Chamber. It has been a very easy transition to make this our home, and this organization and the many people here. We're grateful to be here, and we're grateful to have you in our community and in our lives. So thank you very much.
Sorry. The Legacy Award is reserved for organizations that leave a lasting mark on our community. This year, we're proud to present the Legacy Award to an organization whose roots trace right back here to Oro Valley. What began as a local effort to bring art and culture into our community has grown into a statewide force, now known as ArtState Arizona. They are an organization that has been weaving culture into the fabric of Southern Arizona and Oro Valley for nearly 30 years. Their mission is to make the arts an essential part of our everyday lives, and you can see the results of that work all around us in our public art. Through programs like Transportation Art by Youth, they mentor the next generation of artists, leaving a creative legacy in our town that will last for years to come. But their impact goes beyond the canvas. By bringing musicians, craftsmen, and artists to our local festivals and concert series, they directly support our Shop Local initiatives and our small business community. From programming for all ages to beautifying our streets, ArtState Arizona is ensuring our region remains as vibrant and inspired as possible for generations to come. We are thrilled to present this year's Legacy Award to ArtState Arizona. Please come forward to accept your award.
Good morning, everyone. Can we just get a round of applause for all of the nominees and recipients this morning? Thank you for having me. My name is Amanda Staples, and I have the honor of serving as the Artistic Programs Director for ArtState Arizona. On behalf of our whole team, thank you so much for this incredible recognition. To receive the Outstanding Legacy Award is so meaningful to us, as our story is rooted right here. We began in 1997 as the Greater Oro Valley Arts Council, when Bob Weedy and Dick Rogerden had a simple but bold idea to not have arts set on the sideline, but at the center of everyday life. Over the years, we grew into the Southern Arizona Arts and Cultural Alliance, lovingly known as SACA. And last year, we stepped into a visionary, a statewide vision as ArtState Arizona. And so, through the many chapters, Oro Valley has always been our proving ground. This community not only supports the arts, but invites us into spaces where creativity can lead. In transportation corridors, in public art, in healthcare centers, business development, youth education, parks and recreation. This community believes and supports arts and trusts artists to shape how the community looks, feels, and connects. And it's because of this trust, arts are not an accessory here. They are part of the infrastructure of this town. So this award reflects something bigger than our organization. It reflects a community that believes creativity belongs everywhere. It reflects leaders who say yes to new ideas. And it reflects the many artists and residents and partners who continue to show up and create something meaningful together. So as we look forward across Arizona, we carry Oro Valley with us. Its spirit, its collaborative nature, and its belief that arts can strengthen every fabric of civic life. And so thank you so much to the Chamber for this incredible honor, to the partners and to the leaders who help pave the way for our work. We are deeply grateful, and we're just getting started.
The Lifetime Chamber Member Award isn't just about years on a calendar. It's about a career-long commitment to the prosperity of Oro Valley and the success of our chamber and everyone in this room. To announce this year's recipient, I'd like to welcome someone who truly understands the weight of this honor, as he is a lifetime chamber member himself. Please join me in welcoming your chamber's first lifetime member recipient, Dave Perry.
Good morning. I'm kind of freaked out by the music a little bit sometimes in the back, but it's all great. It's really great to be with you all today. My name is Dave Perry, and I was honored to be the first lifetime member of our chamber. This year's lifetime member recipient is being recognized for her consistent, long-standing commitment to the chamber and the Oro Valley community. She built an impressive career, beginning as, I believe, an emergency room nurse, then transitioning into the business world. She spent more than 20 years with Boeing, contributing to major aerospace and defense programs, including the International Space Station. Later in her career, she transitioned to global philanthropic effort for that major U.S. corporation. In Oro Valley, she has invested her time, her treasure, and her energy serving on boards for your chamber Foundation, the board of Oro Valley Hospital, and the Arizona Heroes Memorial. What really sets this individual apart is that she shows up. She shows up at ribbon cuttings, mixers, and events, at the chamber office, always with a positive attitude and a genuine interest in supporting others. She regularly asks, "How can I help?" And she always follows through. Her engagement is not tied to a title or an obligation or a recognition. It's simply who she is, and it always comes from the heart. Kay Williams represents exactly what this award is meant to recognize. Years of steady involvement, a willingness to serve, and a lasting impact on the chamber and the broader community of Oro Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, please honor your 2026 Lifetime Member of the Oro Valley Chamber, Kay Williams.
Wow. This is a shock. This is a surprise. Nobody wins this kind of an award alone. Thanks to organizations like our Oro Valley Hospital. Thanks to all of the great nonprofits that we've worked with over the years. All I can say is, I hope I could make it off the stage. And thank you so much for this. Y'all have a safe trip home, and y'all stay well so we don't have to treat you in the emergency room at Oro Valley Hospital. Take care.
Congratulations to all of our winners today. Let's give them all one more great big round of applause. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to recognize the team who made today happen, your chamber staff. I want to start by thanking Events and Communications Director McKenna Markley, who led the planning and execution of today's event and made sure the rest of us knew what we were supposed to do, when we were supposed to do it, and made sure that we actually did it. Of course, we have the rest of our staff here with us today. We have Joni Bates, our Member Engagement Director, Shelly Fitzgerald, our Member and Operations Director, and Leah Bahan, our Business Development Director. And as we close, I want to invite you to our next big event, the Spark Business Summit, happening right here, Thursday, August 13th at El Conquistador, Tucson. We are thrilled to partner for the second time with the Better Business Bureau serving Southern Arizona. This event is a great example of what can happen when two strong organizations come together to support the business community. The day will include 4 high-quality educational workshops, a business expo, and endless networking opportunities. We hope to see you there. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for your participation and for making this a wonderful event. As Kay said, take care of yourselves and have a wonderful rest of your day.